What up? It's me, Janae. Forgot my name. Woohoo! Yay me! I forgot my own name. Okay, yeah. I thought I'd go into some detail about auditory processing disorder because I've been looking it up, and they're mainly talking about kids with it, and it's not really making sense what their description is because that's not really what it's like. So some people with APD apparently can't hear sounds. I think that's what they're saying, but I'm actually really sensitive to sound, and it's really, really difficult for me to listen to someone while in a very noisy area. And I don't really like noisy areas because it's too fucking noisy. And hectic stuff is not fun either. But the way people are describing it, it doesn't seem like that's what it is, unless I have something different. But if someone's reading a story to me, it doesn't sound like they're talking gibberish. It just, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like there was a video on YouTube saying something about a person was reading Little Red Riding Hood to a kid, and I'm like, that's not what he's fucking like. I'm not really sure. But it doesn't really have to do with, it's not like you have a hearing problem, it's just your brain can't really process it that well. And for some reason else has to do with speech, so that's why I kind of stutter or stumble a lot, or completely mispronounce a word. But for some fucking reason, very few people know about it because apparently it's a little difficult to diagnose. Okay? And even if you put your kid in speech therapy or, I don't know, any of those other things that they said will help with it, they're kind of fucking lazy. They won't teach the kid what to do. They will do it for them. Or at least that's what happened to me, and apparently what happened to somebody else I know who had a kid who had the same thing. So they just are too fucking lazy to teach you how to do it. And most of the people out there don't know how to explain it in a way that someone like me can understand. It's like, it's not that fucking difficult, just make it simple, and sometimes make it very detailed, and use layman's terms, because we're bad with vocabulary. And I can't remember what half of the shit out there, fucking words, I can't remember what their definitions are. And sometimes the definitions don't even help. So, yeah. It's not like I'm stupid and slow. Just some things don't make any sense. So, I've gotten better with understanding most of the things. But when people are using words I've never heard of before, I get lost. So I thought I'd give you a perspective on someone who has auditory processing disorder. Probably why some people can't understand what I'm saying because my brain's all good. Because I could have the thought in my head and it's perfectly lined out, but it won't come out of my mouth. It could be, you can have it written down, you can have it memorized in your head, although that's most of the time really difficult to do, but it comes out completely ass backwards. Like, I think I gave you examples of it in other vlogs. Like, you can completely make a sentence backwards. Like, there's a face on your look, there's nose in my water, I think it was it. Fuck, what was the other one? See, memory's really bad. Memory's part of that. And you cannot give me oral directions, and you have to go step by step. You can't just kind of be vague and say, you try to, like the way people are trying to explain how to fix Left 4 Dead in its PC version. They're being too vague. You actually have to tell me where I'm supposed to put that particular word or phrase or link or whatever, what program to put it in. You can't just say put it in the setup.exe. I'm like, I don't know how to fucking get there. Does it look like I know how to get there? No. So you can't be vague. You have to be very detailed, and it pretty much has to be written down, because I won't remember it. That's probably why I won't get a GPS, because most of the time they just talk to you. And I kind of have to focus quite a bit on just how to drive so I don't get tuned out and fucking run off the road or drive off the road. That's kind of why I don't want to drive yet, but I'm going to have to. I'm afraid I'm going to get in too many accidents or get a lot of tickets or something, because it's really difficult for me to focus and concentrate. And it, like when I was little, it wasn't that bad, but for some reason within the past 2 years, it's gotten really, really bad. And I have no fucking clue why. It seems like I'm on autopilot. People are talking to me and I know what they're saying, I know what the words are, but it's not being expressed on my face, or my brain just doesn't want to comprehend it at all. Like, if a best friend died, I probably wouldn't show emotion. It's like the mood swings kind of shut the emotional part down, and then the auditory, it just did some really weird shit. And quite a few people don't know what auditory processing is. And I fucking said that already, god damn it. And people sometimes can't understand what I'm saying. So, sorry if you can't. I'm trying to work on that. But for some reason my head is just, I don't know if this will make any sense, but you can tell something's, like if it's moving, or you can tell your hand works by doing this or something, or moving it. Well, my brain feels like it's on stop. It doesn't feel like it's doing anything. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know if it's the medication or what it is, but it gets worse when I'm off it, so I don't know if it's the thyroid. I have so many fucking problems, it's really difficult to tell which is which. And apparently, I don't know. And people with APD also are very shy and quiet. You can ask Raven that. Fire Raven 36, because most of the time I don't know how to say what I want to say. Because I have to think of a way how to say it. Did that make any fucking sense? I don't know. But yeah, and then people fucking shout at me. Because they don't fucking understand what I'm saying. I'm like, don't fucking yell at me! Because you're fucking stupid! God damn it. No, you're not stupid, you're just being mean. Being insensitive or something. But people keep shouting at me because I'm trying to say it, but I can't. So they're like, what? I'm like, fine, I won't talk, you asshole. So that's actually happened a lot. So I try not to talk too much. I purposely don't talk because I don't know what people want to hear. Because some people care and some people just will sort of listen, but they still don't care, kind of thing. Oh, and I'm really crappy at reading people at all. That's why I ask some really weird and random questions like, what do you think of me? Do you think I'm cool or a loser or stuff like that? Because I don't know. I can't read people that well. I think that's part of the APD as well, but I'm not too sure. So, if I'm asking you like really tough questions like that, try and humor me, but don't be an ass or a bitch about it. You can say it's a little difficult to understand you and you're a little weird, kind of thing. Don't be mean about it, because then I might blow up in your face. Because I don't like people who are being mean, because they don't understand me. I really fucking hate that. So, it's probably why I also repeat things a lot. And that's why I can't remember what to put in the fucking description in the LPs, because I don't remember what I was talking about or what I was doing. I'm like, fuck, what was I doing? So if someone asks me a question, like something in a video, I probably will have no clue what you're talking about. And then I'm going to have to go back and look at it. I'm like, oh, that's what that person's talking about. But yeah. Pretty much this learning disability you just have to deal with. It's one of those things you have to. You have to cope with it and find different ways to understand things. It's not one of those things you can take a medication for, which kind of sucks. And fucking speech therapy and all that crap doesn't work because people are too fucking lazy to teach you. They just tell you the answer. Fuckers. I don't want you to tell me the answer. I want to find it out for myself. That's why I can't do fucking my own paperwork, because I don't know what it's fucking talking about. Freaking fudge, paper fell. It's this one. Because I finally got some stuff from my attorney, and there's this authorization for access by patient or disclosure of protected health information. I didn't know what I was supposed to fucking do with this. I didn't know if I was supposed to fill it out or what, but so I called the people and they said, oh, just sign it. I'm like, you couldn't have fucking wrote that on there? It fucking doesn't say that anywhere, so I started filling some of it out. Fucking assholes. And then, yeah, So that's auditory